Some people look at Sonny Hayes. They see a guy who lives in a van, a gambling junkie who missed his shot, the best that never was. But I see.
Good evening, everyone. Let's get down to business. I saw F1. Big budget movie advertised as being from the director of Top Gun Maverick, and clearly trying to bring back the vibe Top Gun Maverick had, minus destroying an Iranian nuclear facility. So when seeing trailers for this, I kind of thought it looked cool, but something was holding me back from feeling more excited than I wanted to feel. I admit when I finally did leave my house to see it on a Sunday afternoon, it felt a little bit like an obligation. I've been coming to grips with the reality that I straight up don't like sports dramas, whether it's about the football team that could, the hockey team learning it's all about the game being fun, or a racer trying to show that he's still got it. We'll come back to that in a moment. Before the movie began, I made a mental hypothesis for the film, which would be that it would technically be a very good movie, but I'd walk away feeling bored due to it being a sports drama. And I was very much correct. I was so bored with this movie, and I really wanted to walk out about the midway point. I could never say for sure if I inherently dislike sports dramas, but this solidified for me that I, in fact, don't like sports as a genre. I'm not saying it's an inherently bad genre. I just know there's a 9 in 10 chance that I won't get much out of it. And in fairness to anyone who's frowning over my taste, just know that my favorite genre is war, and most people don't like war films. Growing up, I remember meeting people who would scoff at sports dramas, and I wasn't entirely sure why. I feel like they were hit and miss for me on a personal level, but as I get older, I feel the same contempt. So let's ask the question, why do I, along with some folks, dislike sports as a genre? My theory for myself is that the stakes are all arbitrary. Win or lose, it's not going to change anything in the grand scheme of things. So in F1, the stakes are the team needs to win a race, and if they don't, then the company will sell the team. No, don't sell the team. I'm thinking, who cares? It's not clear to me anyone is losing their job. The team or division or whatever is being sold, whatever that means. If someone loses their job, then I'm sure they'll find another high-paying job somewhere else or take early retirement. I don't normally like to be that guy, but I'm going to be that guy right now. This movie is about a bunch of rich people with no problems. Okay, so maybe this movie is beyond me and I'm less enlightened. There was still something else that I did not expect in the movie that really annoyed me. So like I said before, the stakes were all arbitrary, but also the drama was all arbitrary. There's this rivalry thing going with the two main leads, and it was completely forced. You have the younger rookie and the older pro on the same team, and for some reason they hate one another. Like there's this press conference scene with journalists asking these two characters questions, and they are making jabs at one another like they are boxers going to fight, but they are on the same team, so why are they doing that? And the movie makes explicitly clear that the rookie is all about his public image over the older guy, and it's the rookie who starts making all the jabs in a very unprofessional way. And it doesn't even make sense he would do that. I mean, trashing the other racers on your own team is bad for a public image. It just is. Moving on, I confess I did not follow the rules of this car racing sport. I guess it's called Formula One? I guess you race as a team of cars, but I had a tough time figuring out how many cars are in a team. And I guess the older guy just loves to race, so he's not racing as a team, which causes friction, and he's constantly getting threatened with getting kicked off the team for not being a team player. And it just doesn't make sense that he would even do that because he should be experienced to know better. It's possible because I'm not a sports guy, I was just missing the subtle nuances that were going on. Comment and tell me if I am dumb and just got this all wrong. So what did we learn today? I learned I don't know anything about Formula One racing. I learned I really need to avoid all sports dramas for the rest of my life. I learned that in spite of not liking this movie, I do hope it does well, if just to give the director a career making good movies, because I want to see more from this guy. That is all. That is all I have. Have a good night, everyone.